The Islanders kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. And he takes the dish. Here's a short pass to Pulock. Handles the puck. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Pietrangelo. To the low slot. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Takes that pass back at the point. Quick snap. New York's got the puck along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he keeps that one out. And he keeps possession. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. The Islanders play it along the boards. Takes it at center. Directed over to Lee. Poked away at center by Pearson. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Hill.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Islanders gain possession in their own end. Back at the point, they set it up. Snaps one on net. Fantastic save! New York's gained possession. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Slides the puck to Barzal. Slides it across. Right on the doorstep. Here he is, wrists it on net. Shuts him down.
I love the save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Oh, that's a good hit. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still looking for our first goal. New York's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Scores! There it is from Paul Horvat. New York's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
Reads it, trying to shake the defender. He's in! Great save! Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Islanders have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Vegas takes possession off the draw. Great pressure on the offensive end by Dobson. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. More than half the period has expired. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Tries to get it over to Stone. Quick pass to Eichel. Picked up along the boards by Romanov. Looks to get the puck over to... He's got a step! Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens. Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
The Islanders win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. One-on-one with the goaltender! Made the stop on that play. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Nelson.
New York's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Takes the feed. Feeds it over. Oh, what a stop at the glove by Hill.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick, and show those reflexes. He does it.
All alone. And that's broken up.
Well, he thought he had a lot of time there, but the defender makes a great play. Works
Here he
hard
comes
to get
in on the breakaway. Can't get that one to go.
Well, that's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway, and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Along the half wall with the puck. And now it's grabbed by Martin. Oh, what a stop as he uses just paddled to swat it away. Puck picked up by Theodore. And he sidesteps the check there. A chance in front! Huge stop by Sorokin! And he slides it quickly to Riley. Puck sent over to Barzal. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick shot! Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Islanders have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Vegas takes hold of the puck. Puts it off the post.
New York's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
New York's had a great start to this game. They found a way to be aggressive on the puck, but most importantly, they've got an attack mentality when it comes to shooting the puck.
Knocked away. Breaks up the play with a poke check. Scoops up the puck now. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Scores! Bright lights! Big time goal in Sin City! The Golden Knights needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Intercepts the pass at center. Good solid check, and he loses control of it. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Nice dish from the left wing. And the play continues. He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position.
Scores! It's in the back of the net. The Islanders make their way back to center now, boasting a 2-goal lead here in the second.
And you can certainly see that they're playing more relaxed. Much easier when you got a 2-goal lead here, James. But I've liked everything about their game tonight. They've been creative, they've played free, but they've also been defensively responsible.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. From point blank! Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Hill!
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Big time stop there. Intercepted in the offensive end by Carlson. Scoops up the puck here. Uses the force on that hit. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Pearson's got it along the wing. Booming shot! And that goes off a player. A chance from the slot. Big time stop. Moves it quickly over to Pellick. Taken along the wall by Pearson. Denied by the glove as the puck hops along. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Scoops up the puck. And it's picked up by the D. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Loses his balance on the play. Higgs lugging the puck. To the front. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Moves it to Cizikas. Quick feed to Engvall. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
New York's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. I mean, they've just moved the puck around so effectively.
Yeah, they've gotten in the offensive zone because of their speed through the neutral zone. They've gotten good
Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
And they win that draw at center. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Tosses it to Lee. Moves it to Pasho. Whack Knocks it into the offensive zone. Petrangelo's taking it from his own end. Gains the zone from the right side. The Golden Knights played along the boards. Lets the wrister fly. Blocked in front. Olofsson's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Vegas wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Hammers it on net. Stones him on the one-timer. Here's a short pass to Romanov. New York's got the puck against the half wall. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Quick pass to Eichel. Moves it in front. And nothing materializes on that chance. Puts it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Drives to the sweet spot. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Second intermission approaching quickly here. Nice save from point-blank range.
He makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. Well, it's been demolition night at one end of the ice, and here we go with period number 3. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Islanders have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all 4 lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
Pushes it across to Nelson. Takes the pass. Takes possession. Comes up with a big stop. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. We're still in the early stages of this period. New York's got a 5-1 lead. They've been on cruise control all night. Picked up along the wall by Petrangelo. Taken by Dorofeev. Vegas gains the zone. New York's got the puck along the wall. Some great thievery in the open ice. And that's broken up by Barzal.
The Islanders are dominating play, and in my opinion, James, this all starts your work away from the puck. When you close quickly, you retrieve it first. They've done an excellent job of that. It's gone the other way, and they've cashed in.
Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Picked off by Holmstrom. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Vegas looks to attack. Moves it quickly over to Dorofeev. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, a clutch save!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here.
And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
Fires it! Makes the stop under pressure. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Islanders lead it by a score of 5-1. Their offense came to play in a big way tonight. Puck grab by McNabb. Avoids the poke check. Vegas has it behind the net. Oh, what a chance here! Passes it over! Makes the save! Oh, how did that stay out? And he shuts the door again!
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
The Islanders have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Grabbed along the boards by Nelson. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Rocks him. Now he slides it up to Nelson. Sends it across. Takes the feed from his netminder. Pass to Eichel. Moving into the attacking zone. Vegas has it in the open ice. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Palmieri. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Golden Knights have it behind the cage. Vegas on the attack. The Islanders grab possession with the puck. And now it's grabbed by Whitecloud. Sends it over to Kolesar. The Islanders have it now. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Quick feed to Riley. And that's poked away by Roy. Oh, what a move! Oh, he just misses. What an opportunity there!
Well, just is a big word, James, because when you have an opportunity like this from a primetime scoring area, you have to finish it off. He doesn't even hit the net.
Mayfield's got it along the boards. The Golden Knights will play the puck from behind the net. Quick feed to Holtz. And that's knocked away by Pajot. Hammers one from the point. Close save. How did he get a piece of that? He's all alone with the goaltender. And look at that penalty coming up.
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to the penalty shot.
Great save on the penalty shot.
The penalty shot's always a game of cat and mouse, but I think he does a great job of not biting first. Patience and composure. He makes the save.
Vegas with a big defensive zone faceoff. Takes the feed. Great reach with the poke check by Romanov. Moves it to Cizikas. Centering pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. New York's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. And they'll start with possession. They're ringing the bell as that goes off both irons.
New York's been having their way with their opponent all night long. In the offensive zone, it's been all theirs. They've been directing traffic any which way they want and getting shots off at will. This one goes off the post, but really doesn't matter. They've got such a healthy cushion.
And he makes the save on that play. Now a quick pass to Holmstrom. Moves the puck. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. He says, let's get physical on that play. Moves the puck across to McNabb. Slides it across to Theodore. Nice poke check. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Duclair's got the puck in his own zone. Now over to Pajot. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And he coughs it up with the pass. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. The Islanders have to feel good with this win tonight. Statistically, the better team, and win those draws, Cheryl. You talk about that constantly, and they did.
Yeah, James, they won the battle at the dot, but even the 50...
The Golden Knights will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Loses the coverage there. And he loses control here. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Fires it on net. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Here's a short pass to Boldy. Receives the pass. Makes a move in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. And he takes the feed. Shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. And now he passes up to Stone. Excellent stick work on the play. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Moves it on over to Johansson. Tiptoes around the poke check. Slips by the check. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Minnesota's got possession here in the offensive zone. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the waves, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Minnesota's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Dishes it off. Slides it back to the blue line. And that's broken up. Vegas has possession of it now. Look at this. And that rush comes to an end after a great defensive play. Sacrifices the body. Moves behind the net. Scooped up along the wall by Pearson. Let's see what the officials are calling. Spurgeon's going to the box for tripping. Vegas gets set to go to work on the power play for the first time tonight.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that. Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty. Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for 2.
Moves the puck over to Howden. Poked away by EuroCup. Handles the pass. Takes it into the slot. Denies him.
Hill's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Minnesota's got a small window to go to work here on this power play with the penalty expired. And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even. Quick pass to Howden. Here's a shot. Scores! They say what happens in Vegas stays in the back of the net. The Golden Knights have jumped right back into this one here in the first.
Well, they certainly have. They found their momentum late in the period here, James, as they counter and they get themselves back in the game within 1.
Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Scores! Oh, what a shot of the one-timer! Minnesota's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James, and often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Moves it quickly over to Eriksson. From the neutral zone now. Tremendous stuff by Hill.
The shots come to the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And a great save.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Theodore. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. One-on-one with the goaltender. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call. The Golden Knights are going to serve 2 for tripping here. And they'll roll the power play unit right back out. Minnesota's got it, and The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. Shuts it down! Rossi's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Off the draw, they take possession. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. The Golden Knights take possession here in the open ice. Slides it quickly to Goudreau. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. Minnesota's looking to break out. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
That power play wasn't very good, James. Just really slow and methodical, an easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle ice and get some shots on net.
Puts it on net. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. The 360 with the puck. Sends a pass over. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. Picks it off. They go back on the attack. Passes it over. Gives them nothing in front.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Here he is on the backhand. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
And off the face-off, they take possession. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Oh, and he whiffs. Slides the puck across to Eichel. Look out. Zuccarello's moving the puck through his own zone. Taken by Spurgeon. Sends it over. Centering pass. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Wild have looked as dominant offensively that I've seen all year, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they're having a ton of fun out there. It's easy to have fun when the puck's on your stick and you're executing. Just got to let it ride and keep it going.
And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by McNabb. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. And now he angles it across to Hartman. Sends it over. Oh, gets a glove on it to make the stop.
Hill's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Taken along the wall by Pietrangelo. Puck scooped up by Hurdle. And he takes the pass. Bogosian's got it along the boards. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Wild have the puck against the boards. Here's a chance. Denies him in front.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives it top of the net, but he takes it away.
And there's the whistle icing the call. Minnesota's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Eriksson X got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Puck picked up by Hannafin. Slides it across. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. From the blue line. And that goes wide. Protects the puck around all sorts of danger. Shakes off the coverage. Cutting to the front of the net. And that's stopped by Hill. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Takes control of the puck. Vegas plays it up ahead. The Wild have possession now. Odd man rush. Quick feed to Faber. Hammered that wide.
Well, he was looking for the one-timer here, James, and the setup wasn't where he wanted, and he elected to continue on with it, and he shanks it.
And it's a quick pass to Brodin. And that slides right out to center ice. From the point, they take control of it. Sends the pass over.
Love the pressure on this shift, really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Great reach with the poke check. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. And that one's picked off. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Feeds it over. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Moves into the slot. Goalie plays it up. Puck grab by Pearson. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And the middle frame almost done. Picked up along the wall by Theodore. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Slides it over to Stone. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Minnesota's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Goes right to the crease. Keeps the hold of the puck after that knock. Looks to set up at the point now. Scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
Erickson X won the draw at center. Boldy's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time? You want to take space? Goaltender does it and makes the save.
They've got numbers here. To his teammate. What a steal in his own end.
Minnesota's been working hard all night long, in particular in their defensive positioning. They're just shutting down, closing all of the white ice with those sticks, intercepting a ton of passes. They're dominating.
Takes the puck at the point. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Oh, look at this. And now it's grabbed by Dorofeev. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow. A chance behind the net. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Minnesota's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Rossi's won it in their own end. Zuccarello stick handling in his own zone. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Minnesota's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Off the face-off, they take the puck.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
And that skips out of the offensive end. Through center along the wing. Grabbed along the boards by Zuccarello. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Routine pass save made by Hill. Moves the puck to Stone. They've got numbers here. Scooped up along the wall by Middleton. Moves it to Holt. The Wild have it on the attack. Oh, the one-timer! Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You could just see that inside leg just bear down, the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
Passes the puck over to Holt. Tries to the paint. Minnesota's got it from behind the net. Gaudreau's got it in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Drills him. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Cuts inside. And he's got that one. Here's a short pass to Trenton. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, and he can't bury that one.
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Cuts into the paint. Turns it away. Great read by Trenton. Oh, what a save in front. Picked up along the boards by Brodin. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Pokes it away in his own end. Quick pass to Olofsson.
Minnesota's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
Poked away at center by Hannafin. And he dodges the poke check there. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off someone in front. Breakaway. Oh, look at the pass. Oh, wow, what an incredible save.
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got it and challenged right away to make the save.
Huge steal in his own end. Zuccarello's got it across the line. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Slides the puck over. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Misses over the net. Vegas has possession of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Slides the pass over to McNabb. Slides by the check. And that one's stopped. From the point, looks to make something happen. It is never easy when the whole thing... And he rings the post!
McNabb's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight just when he thinks it's going to go in. He hears the medal.
There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Cheryl, I like to try to preach to my kids, sharing is caring, but in this one, it was all about puck possession here. No sharing.
Well, sometimes there's a time to share, and sometimes there's the time to keep it to yourself and be selfish.
just seconds away. The Islanders have won the draw, and we are now underway. And he takes the feed. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Horvat's got it to the side. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck now. And he takes the dish. New York's got control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Pulock. Looking for space inside the D zone. Dishes it off. Effective use of the paddle on that one. New York's got it along the wall. Passes it over. Taken by Palmieri. Slides it across. Handles the puck at the point. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. The Islanders have it now. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. The Islanders will play it in their own end. Quick feed to Holmstrom. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Fleury's going to hang on for a whistle. More than half the period left to play. We've still got zeros on the board. The Islanders win the faceoff. Scores! Yes! Yes! Yes, they're on their feet here tonight! New York's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they hounded it, they've had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Here's the pass. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Great stretch passes and connects. Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. Spurgeon's gaining momentum. Minnesota's crossed the line and on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Middleton. Denied that one. And now he moves it quickly to Romanov. And he slides it quickly to Duclair. Sends it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Nice zone entry on the left side. The Islanders look to start the transition game. Unable to reach that one. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Taken along the wall by Foligno. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Point shot! Blocked in traffic. Handles the puck. And that's deflected. He grabs the puck here at the point. Trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. Sends it over. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Puck scooped up by Barzal. Great reach with the poke check. The Islanders will play it in their own end. New York's on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Pelech. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Islanders have taken a 1-0 lead. Horvat's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Fantastic save! Across the line from center. He's got a step. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent, then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
Horvat's won it. Puck picked up by Pulock. Passes over to Palmieri. The Islanders are on the attack. Pinned up along the boards. He might have a step here. He's clear. Pass it across. Flips it across. Slides it across. With the pass. The Islanders break out of their own end with one last chance. Nelson's crossed the line and gained the zone. Goaltender's out to play the puck. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Well, after an entertaining start to this one, period number 2 is now underway. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Minnesota's playing real well, and they need to continue to push the pace and continue on from that first period where they established a 1-goal lead and they had majority of shots on net.
Takes the feed. The Islanders have it now. Moves it to pull up. The Islanders played along the wing. Into the corner of the attacking area. The Islanders have it in the offensive zone. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Pulak. Minnesota's on the attack. Here's a short pass to Faber. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Minnesota's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Across the line and on the attack. Quick pass to Rossi. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Skates to the crease. Big-time stop.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
That opportunity's rejected. Here's a race for the loose puck. Gets in front of it. Takes the feed under pressure. Dished on over to Zuccarello. Minnesota's got the puck against the boards. Takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Spurgeon. Sneaks by the poke check. And that pass is redirected. Minnesota's got the puck. Grabs the puck in the slot. Puck grabbed by Bogosian. And he had the answer on that one.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
They've really got him on their heels here now. Skates with it. Dishes to Spurgeon. There's a collision. Moving with it here in the offensive end. Scores! Deuce is wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Islanders win possession here in the open ice. Feeds it on over to Horvat. Quick feed to Pulak. Takes the feed. Moves the puck. Grabs the puck in the corner. Now a quick pass to Pellet. Oh, an even better save! Here's a blast! Oh, and it just stays out as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
And now it's grabbed by Pellick. New York's got the puck along the wall. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. Minnesota's got possession here in the offensive zone. He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Great read with the stick. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Comes to the front. Big time save by Fleury. The Islanders have the puck in the corner. Great heads-up play with the stick by Hartman. Dying seconds and he makes the save. Hit on the play and there's the whistle as it looks like the glass came loose and I think it's broken here, Cheryl.
Yeah, it looks like it's cracked, James. It always amazes me that the maintenance crew can come out here and make the change this quickly. And really it's because the glass doesn't shatter and they'll just replace the pane.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Islanders have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. They got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and you'll only start if you can get into the offensive zone.
And it's a quick pass to Nelson. Takes it off. Here we go.
Minnesota's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
New York's won it. Taken by Romanov. The Islanders carry it along the wall. What a stop at point-blank range by Fleury.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. And that's picked off in the defensive end. They've got some momentum here. Poked away in the defensive end. Slides the puck over to Holmstrom. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. All alone! Scores! Talk about swing on the finish with the hit!
It does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
Puck scooped up by Pulloff. Textbook poke check by Faber. Oh, look at this. Denies him in close.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Tremendous hip check on the play. The Islanders gain possession. Faber's got it into offensive territory. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Islanders still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by one. Strong defensive effort. Gaining steam here on the attack. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that.
Up by one, and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Minnesota's won the face-off deep in their own end. New York's got the puck. Palmieri's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! And the power play pays off as we are back even in this one.
This was so efficient. They kept the PK guessing, and when you do that, you can run multiple options, James. They make them vulnerable, and they capitalize.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we got a tie game. Minnesota's got it in the neutral zone. New York's gained possession. Works it across
offense, shall we? And just go with the goal calls.
In close! Great save from in tight.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Islanders win it. Puck picked up by Dobson. Feeds it down low. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Moves the puck behind the net. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Moves it to Trenton. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabbed along the board by Jobson. Dishes it to Holmstrom. With possession along the wall. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Here's a short pass to Trenton. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, a clutch save. Goalie keeps the play alive. Oh, great little takeaway at center. On the attack along the boards. Avoids the poke check. From point blank. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel the momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
Pashos won the draw inside the neutral zone. Scooped up along the wall by Pulloff. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, what a stick save. And that's picked up by Spurgeon. And that's broken up. Great read, comes up with it. Takes a shot. Quick stop by Sorokin. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Centering feed. He scores. What a play. Minnesota's leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Stones him on the play. Puck grab by Faber. New York's got possession at center. Tiptoes around the poke check. And that's deflected off someone in front. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. And that's stolen by Lee. Fans scream.
The game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They don't take a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
And now it's grabbed by Bogosian. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. What an energy in the building tonight here, Cheryl. This thing had a little bit of everything. I don't want it to end.
Well, in particular in the first period, with a number of goals high-flying off.
Both centers make their way into the dot. The Islanders win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. The Golden Knights move it ahead. Here they come on the attack. Picked off by Horvat. Kulak's lugging the puck. Can't keep a hold of it. Picked up along the boards by Hanifin. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Taken along the wall by Horvat. And he slides it quickly to Pellick. New York's got the puck against the boards. Rope around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter is going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Tries to get the puck over to Pearson. Vegas plays it along the wing. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. They go on the attack from the left side. Vegas looks to break out in their own end.
Line change.
Taken by Dobson. And here's the pass to Lee. Oh, what a hip check on the old school variety. Beautiful. Romanov's going to play the puck behind the cage. The Islanders take it from the side. Picked up along the wall by Romanov. Slides the puck down low. Big play inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed moving in. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Puts it on net, and that doesn't reach the net. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Inside the offensive zone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And makes the save. Puck scooped up by Haig. Back to the point it goes. Misses. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. And he dodges the poke check there. Quick pass to Cizikas. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Chase right in front. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Breakaway. Scores! That's how you finish.
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
The Islanders win the faceoff at center. Grabbed along the boards by Kulak. Two players taking it from his own end. Handles the pass from the right wing. Receives the pass. Slides the puck ahead to Pellick. Angles it over to Holmstrom. Huge steal in his own end. The Golden Knights play it along the boards. Lowers the boom with that hit. New York's moving it along the wing. Scooped up along the wall by Hanifin. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. New York's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Palmieri. Kulak's got it against the boards. Chance in front. Tremendous stop by Hill.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Coming to the slot. And that one's turned aside. And the puck skips away after that move.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great positioning in the defensive end. And that's broken up with a stick in front. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Welcome back, Cheese Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. And he takes the feed. He got all of that one.
I'm not sure if he just got the wind knocked out of him, James, after that enormous hit, or whether there's an injury. But either way, he is really struggling to get back to the bench.
Big save in front. Scores! And as they say, street hockey.
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Nelson's hauled down. Penalty on the way. And he's putting that one aside. Here's the official call. The Golden Knights are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping. And their first chance to use the man advantage.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Play whistle dead, offside the call. Nelson set the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Handles the pass. Quick feed to Lee. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. They score! Situation critical and clutch.
Well, they take advantage of the player advantage here, James. I love that it's not static. There's a ton of motion. They decide not just to stay on the perimeter. They attack, and they're rewarded for their efforts.
Barzal's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Right on the doorstep. Poked away. Good read on the play there by the keeper. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Loses the coverage there. Moves by the check. Heads to the back of the net. Oh, look at this behind the net. Oh, so close, but an even better defensive stop.
Well, I love the attempt here at the Michigan, but when you're below the goal line, there's two things you have to be aware of. How much time and how much space you have, and he didn't have either, so it clearly wasn't the right choice.
Denies that opportunity. Feeds the puck across to Holmstrom. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Feeds it over. The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end.
Eichel's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Picked off in the offensive end. Theodore's got it along the wing. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Tries to feed it over to Lee. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Houghton. Romanov's got the puck in his own zone. Slides it diagonally to Pajot. Dropped him in the open ice. The Islanders have it from the corner. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Here he is with the backhander. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Vegas has it in the open ice. Forces the turnover. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Made the save on the play. New York's got it in their own zone. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Hurdle. And that's intercepted by Martin. Grabs it with the glove. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Cizikas. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Denied with the save. Oh, there's a hit on the play. There's a collision.
Well, we saw the hit, James. We know how hard it was, so it's not surprising to see that he is laboring, really struggling to get back to the bench.
Picked up along the boards by Pietrangelo. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Here they are on the attack. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Point blank stop by Sorokin.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. The Golden Knights win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Thompson's got it in the defensive zone. Slides the puck to Palmieri. Sneaks by the poke check. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Vegas is behind in this third period, James, but it's a close game, so I expect a full court press. Everyone punching towards the puck.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're
Cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Vegas steps inside. Solid check to slow him down. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Vegas has it near the wall. Slides it up to Stone. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Scores! And they needed that.
Oh, they certainly did. Now they're within one. They're within striking distance of the equalizer here, James. They're playing on their toes. It's about staying there and keeping the foot to the pedal.
Vegas has shifted the momentum here in the third, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Definitely, James, and I expect that there'll be a lot of shots coming from everywhere and a lot of bodies in front trying to screen the goalie.
Can't hang on after that hit. Here's a short pass to Theodore. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Golden Knights make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Pollock. Sends a pass over. Slides it to Pollock. And he takes the pass. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Pellick. And he was locked in on that save as play continues.
Hill's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Taken along the wall by Pearson. Looks to make a play over to McNabb. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. And now it's grabbed by Pellick. New York's got the puck behind the net. Hill's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 3-2 is where we're sitting. Sends the pass over. Holtz takes it into the offensive end. Here's a chance. The Islanders have it behind the net. Picked up along the wall by Palmieri. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. Quick pass across to Nelson. Broken up in the neutral zone by Hannafin. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Works it across to Waugh. Across the line, down the left wall. The Islanders take possession in the neutral zone. Turns that one away. What a steal in his own end. Olofsson's got it on the offensive end. Handles it along the blue line. Avoids the poke check. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And that's just out of reach. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Oh, talk about a return serve.
Yeah, message being sent for the injured player earlier, and this home crowd is appreciative of that massive hit.
On the doorstep, backhander. Big time stop there. Big save by the goaltender once again. And he's knocked off the puck there. And now he moves it quickly to Eichel. Slides the puck over. Cutting to the front of the net. Stopped by the goaltender.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that.
2-on-1. Broken up. What a play defensively. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. Moves it quickly over to Pellick. New York's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Feeds the puck over. Off a stick and they can't connect. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Poked away in the offensive end. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's short-handed, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Oh, they telegraph, trying to gain a step, all alone. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Dobson's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's get the official decision.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're short-handed. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Puck picked up by Romanov. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. Crouches down and gets in front of the shot. Here's a blast. Oh, he needed to make that save until he wrote it down. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. New York's effort tonight was almost like a game of chess when they were at even strength, but they really turned it up a notch when they had those extra attackers there, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, it really could have gone either way. Both teams were faced with the same opportunity.
The Wild have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Takes the feed at center for the right wing. Boom! What a hit!
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Shakes off the coverage. Vegas plays it against the boards. Pass back to the point. Moves inside! And that's blocked away. And he takes the feed. Try to get creative behind the net. Oh, read perfectly by the Tindy. What a save!
One word, James, confidence. I mean, this skill set is unbelievable. To be able to scoop the puck up, I mean, you've got a little bit of time and space, but not that much. He knew he was doing it when he was behind the goal line, but the goaltender read it perfectly and sealed the post.
Puck grabbed by Kaprizov. Gets in the lane with the body. Oh, textbook. Hit check. He got all of that one. Vegas has the puck. And that's off a stick. Scooped up along the wall by Barbashev. And he'll regroup deep inside the defensive zone with the puck. Taken by Brodin. Here's a one-timer. No room for that one to get through. Here's an odd man rush. Centering feed. Oh, and he fans on it. Picked up along the boards by Brodin. Here they come on the attack. Grabs control of it at the point. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Can't maintain possession. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Grabbed along the boards by Bogosian. Centering feed. And that's stopped. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We're still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Wild have taken to the offensive attack. Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. Great forecheck by Foligno. Gains the zone from the right. Minnesota's looking to break out. Takes the return feed. Still has possession. The Golden Knights take it across the blue line. Vegas has it against the half wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Here they come on the rush. Posts it away to keep the pressure on. Sends it over to Hurdle. Feeds it to Howden. Haig's got it in the defensive end. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Shakes himself free. Scores! And the state of hockey is Minnesota's got up by one here in the late stages of period number one. Perfect timing as we near the intermission.
Yeah, and sometimes when the offense isn't coming, you got to stay the course and just continue to grind, and that's exactly what they did, and now they wind up with the game's first goal.
Taken along the wall by Rossi. Directs it on over to Kolosov. Here we go, one-man rush. Dishes it off. And there's the save. Here's a chance. Denies him again. Scrum along the wall. And that's stolen by Olofsson.
The Golden Knights have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Olofsson smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, a little crash, bang, boom in the corner. Listen to this place. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Spurgeon. Denies him. Angles it over to Stone. Oh, look at this. Great defensive effort with the stick. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Scores! Oh, I guess they were saved by the ball there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period. Just around the corner. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Minnesota's had a great start to this game. They found a way to be aggressive on the puck, but most importantly, they've got an attack mentality when it comes to shooting the puck.
Boldy's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, what a save in front.
Hill's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Minnesota's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Carlson's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Vegas on the attack. And the puck leaves the zone. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Nice feed from the right wing. Quick feed to Rossi. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. Scores! That's 3 in a row.
It's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Lions have shown no signs of letting up here in this second period, continuing to push forward.
Well, the game plan has certainly been to pepper the net, whether you've gotten that front presence or not. Find a lane, get it through. That's been the mantra, and they've been rewarded for it.
There's the whistle. We got an offside. Minnesota's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Vegas wins the draw in the neutral zone. Lays into the body on the play. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Holtz. Takes the feed at the point. Shot! Shoots it on the backhand. And a great save.
Fleury's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Passes it over. One-timer. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Still lots of time left in the period. Minnesota's got a 3-goal lead. Vegas has won the face-off here in their own end. Here's a shot! What a chance, but can't finish!
Well, you got to make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
Oh, smart heads-up read. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Eriksson. And he gets all on that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Minnesota's got possession here in the offensive zone. Moves it to Spurgeon. Traps the puck away. Lets it go. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas. They try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
And they keep the pressure on. And he takes the dish. Picking up ahead of steam on the breakaway. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
The Wild have taken possession in their own end.
Hill's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Wild have put themselves down a man, tripping the call. Eriksson won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Here's a short pass to Spurgeon. Slides the And he moves it up to Dorofiev. Poked away by Brodin. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Up along the wing. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Vegas gains a hold of it. Hurdles moving the puck through his own zone. Quick pass to Eichel. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. Passes on over to Spurgeon. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. A strong penalty-killing performance on that one as both teams are now back to even strength.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Moves it quickly over to Brodin. Minnesota's got it along the wall. Avoids the poke check. Can't pull the trigger. Great read to break up the play. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Minnesota's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Kicked up ahead to his... He scores! Stone cold! Mark Stone! The Golden Knights haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They got to find a way to get some chances.
Takes the feed. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Moves around along the half wall. And a stick break setup. Hill's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
The Golden Knights win the draw. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Stone's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the official's call. Spurgeon's going off to the box for 2 minutes. Vegas is set to go back to work on the power play.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice. They know what they're doing. It'll come.
Gets it over to Eichel. Tosses it on to Watt. Into the offensive end now. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! The Wild have put in a complete effort tonight, and we're close to the finish line now here, Cheryl. But wow, they have really looked dominant.
They have, and they've had the killer instinct. Sometimes when you get a healthy lead, you can take the foot off the gas pedal, but they're not. They're going for it right to the end.
Scooped up along the wall by Middleton. Quick shot. Oh, they just got enough of that to keep it out.
Spurgeon's penalty is almost expired.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Hannafin. The Golden Knights' man advantage comes to an end, and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating, and I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Quick feed to Hannafin. Gets the puck over to Barbashev. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Moves it to Kaprizov. Taken down, the officials caught it. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Vegas has it in their own end. Here's a short pass to Stone. Tiptoes around the poke check. Shot! Maintains control of the puck. Scores! Coming up clutch, short-handed. Wow!
Well, you got to love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked, and when they got the puck, they found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity.
Eichel's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Erickson X won the draw at center. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. The Wild have taken control of the puck. From the slot, wrist shot. Monster blocker stopped by Hill.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Rossi's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Vegas is taking possession off the draw on their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Quick pass to Rossi. Minnesota's got the puck against the half wall. Breaks it up with the poke check. Takes the puck behind the net. Slides it across.
Well, the man advantage unit might welcome being back at even strength after giving up a short-handed goal in that power play.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Puts it in, he scores! Gets his own rebound, makes it count.
The Wild have continued this onslaught here in period number 3.
They've steamrolled their opponent from start to finish, and they've been consistent right through this third period, James. If they can continue this push, they're going to ride this one home.
Petrangelo's got it along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Trenton. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And that's a great heads-up play by Pearson. Rocked on the play. Rocked him along the wall. Minnesota's in now. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here.
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chopping out the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Vegas has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. The Golden Knights take it along the wing. Barbashev's got the puck, and it's kicked away. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Spurgeon's carrying it ahead. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Let's get the call here.
Every once in a while, you just have this kind of night, and you just don't have it, and shift after shift, nothing goes right.
Vegas wins the draw. And that pass goes off a stick. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And he makes the save on that play. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Slides it diagonally to Boldy. Picks off the pass. Takes the pass. And he dodges the poke check there. And the long-range shot goes off target. Moves it over to Goudreau. Quick feed to Hartman. Vegas will try to break out here shorthanded. Quick shot. Keeps possession.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Look out, here they come on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Olofsson. Solid hit on that play. Fleury's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Minnesota's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. The Golden Knights will play it in their own end. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. The Wild have the puck against the boards. Minnesota's on the attack. Here's a backhand. From the back of the cage with the puck. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by McNabb. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Hurdle. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Fleury's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Minnesota's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Puck scooped up by Hannafin. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those shovels fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player and athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps fly out on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
Dominant one. Cheryl, they controlled play in every corner of the game time.
They really did. It was like they were playing a game of keep away. Remember those when you were young, James? Yeah.
arena tonight. The Islanders take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Moves it to Pellet. And he's bowled over to the... He's got a step! Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and complete level to make that one.
And the puck's kicked free. Takes it into the slot. Stops it with a glove.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Tap dances around the check. How did he stop that one?
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Slides it across to Barzal. Moves the puck into the D zone. The Islanders play it along the wing. Broken up by Brodin. Feeds the puck up to Rossi. To the low slot. Decides to think about it. Sends the pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Moves it over to Holmstrom. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Here's a short pass to Johansson. Still keeps a hold of it. Grabbed along the boards by Holmstrom. Quick pass to Romanov. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And now it's grabbed by Middleton. Hammers one from the point. That's blocked. Oh, he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Pinned up along the boards. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Cizikas is brought down. A penalty on the way. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Right up the gut. Here they go. Here's the pass. Shot. The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Palmieri. Puck exits the zone. Feeds it over. Makes the save. Feeds the puck to Lee. From the neutral zone now. Sends it over. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Islanders have it now.
Hartman's almost ready to get back on the ice.
New York's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here, and we are still tied.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the puck.
That's the net for the one-timer. The Wild have taken a one-goal lead here in the latter half of the opening period, and nice job by them.
Yeah, really nice job, and they generated a lot of offensive opportunities because they've owned the puck, James. They've been first to it to retrieve it, and haven't been afraid to put it to net. A lot of shots going forward here, and they've been rewarded because of it.
Shuts him down.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net. Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle, and when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss, and that's what happened there.
Quick feed to Boldy. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Taken along the wall by Pulak. New York's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Engvall. Moves the puck. And makes the save. Oh, he makes another save. Quick pass across to Hartman. Oh, they go back on offense. Receives the pass. First period nearly in the books here. With possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Middleton. Grips it, rips it, and that caroms off a body in traffic. Romanov stick handling in his own zone. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Islanders are fortunate that they're only down by 1 goal heading into the second here, James. I mean, it's been a brutal first period of turnovers. Just seems like there's a lack of communication out there.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Cleared of a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. Quick pass to Pellick. Backtracks with the puck, but maintains possession. Sends one across. Intercepted the pass.
Minnesota's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
And he totally whiffs on that one. Dishes it off. And he shuts the door again. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
New York's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Romanov. They fight for it along the boards. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Takes the feed from the wing. Takes the feed from off the boards. And that's off a stick. Sneaks by the poke check. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. And he takes the feed. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Barzal. The Islanders looking against the half wall. And the poke check. Oh, smart play. Broken up at center. And he slides it quickly to Holmstrom. Minnesota's looking to break out of their own end. Comes up with the stop. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Minnesota's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. The Islanders win the faceoff. Fantastic save! Pushes it across to Foligno. Handles the pass. Quick feed to Foligno. Now a quick pass to Spurgeon. Takes it to the net, and he decides to backtrack on a good-looking opportunity. Into the offensive zone. He tries to tuck it in. Minnesota's got control of it now from their own end. They've got the defense outnumbered. A centering chance. Couldn't complete the pass. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Long pass into the neutral zone.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
That knocks it off the puck. Works it across to Pelech. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. New York's won the faceoff at center. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Cuts into the paint, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Here's a blast. There's another stop. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Brodin's lugging the puck. Uses the force on that hit. New York's got the puck. The Wild have it now. From the slot. Scores!
Yeah, that's unbelievable. It's big James. That shot was top cheese and just knocks the bottle off the top of the net and out of box.
Minnesota's won the draw in the neutral zone. And called for the offside. We're going to face off. Minnesota's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. New York's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Pelech's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Pulock. Avoids the poke check. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Let's see what the officials say.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. New York's got the puck against the boards. Sends a pass over. Minnesota's on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Bogosian. goaltender. The Islanders will get their other power play unit out here as they start from their own end. Second frame almost done, well inside a minute now. Gains the zone on the left wing. Here's a chance in front, and that's stopped. The Islanders are still down a goal as they fail to capitalize on the power play.
Wow, they're going to continue to trail.
Scores, and they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice, and we're back with the third period next. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Third period is now underway in this very tightly contested affair so far. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Palmieri. Big-time stop.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Here's a short pass to Palmieri. Scooped up along the wall by Boldy. Takes a shot. Oh, slick work with the glove by Sorokin.
Listen, James, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go, in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Makes the save, but barely with that one. Big time stop there.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Here's a feed in front, and that's intercepted. And the keeper's going to play it. Slides the puck across to Duclair. Here's a backhander. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Passes it over to Johansson. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Zuccarello's got it deep in the offensive end. And he puts that one aside with ease. Puck picked up by Romanov. Quick pass to Pajot. The Wild have the puck in the open ice. Minnesota's looking to break out of their own end. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Gaudreau's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. Here comes the call.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Minnesota's won the draw. Tremendous save by Sorokin. Passes it over. Into the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play. The Wild have dialed up the intensity to start this third period, and as a result, they've got a one-goal lead.
Yeah, and they deserve it, James. I mean, it's been a puck possession clinic. They have outplayed their opponent, so they don't have to change their mindset. The one area they'll want to make sure that they don't do is force it.
Scores! Oh, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James, and it's all about patience and composure, outleading the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Minnesota's got to feel pretty good about where they're at now here in this third period, Cheryl.
I like their game this entire game, James. Right from the puck drop, they've been aggressive on the puck, and they can't change it now. They just got to continue to finish the way they started.
And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. And he takes the pass. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Minnesota's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Cizikas wins the draw. They'll go to work offensively here. Passes it to Pelech. And it's a quick pass to Pulock. And sends it just out of reach. Feeds the puck over to Pelech. Nice pass back.
Trenton's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, to have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck. I mean, that's tenacity on your way down, falling to the ice and still get the shot off. That's leadership at its best.
Moves it quickly over to Cizikas. And he can't hang on after that hit. Picked up along the boards by Middleton.
tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
And that one's denied. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. New York's won the draw. Quick feed to Horvath. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Slides it across. New York's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Palmieri's got control of the puck in the corner. Sends the pass over. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Nelson's got the puck in his own zone. Feeds it over to Dobson. Fires it. Handles that one. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Minnesota's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Unable to reach that one. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Here in the late going of the frame, it's 4-2. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
New York's got it in their own zone.
Well, they certainly are. In a row, they've got their opponents on their heels. It is a lead. You can feel it, the energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
The Wild have taken over in the neutral zone. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. And that one's stopped. And that's poked away. And that's all she wrote for this one here tonight. Minnesota's puck possession was taken to another level tonight. It was dominant.
It was dominant, and it's what they did with it. They weren't afraid to attack, pay the price to go into the heart of the coverage.